Okay, guys, welcome back. This is a different kind of episode because it's been forever. I don't remember any of my editing stuff. I don't remember what I used to, you know, do my thumbnails. Don't remember any of that stuff. So hopefully my settings are working and you can hear me. This is my base now. I don't know if y'all remember the big tower. It is gone. That is the new mob farm. This today is, or this though is what I'm showing off today. This is my villager trading hall. And, woo, big old jump down, huh? Let's, it's pretty simple on the outside. Just stone brick, diorite, a little dark oak to trim, and then the columns are granite, of course. Didn't use a door because I didn't want to interfere with the iron farm that's up here. That doesn't work. It died on me. Villagers just disappeared from their enclosure. Look at that. Villagers gone. Villagers are here. That's just fine. But for some reason, those villagers over there just kept disappearing. Anyway, I'm a little salty about it. I know, I'm going to show off the villager trading hall. But while I'm here, I guess we'll show you the storage room that never quite got filled up. I believe it's over here. These are my, whoops, over here. So there's my poppies. And then all the rest of these were supposed to be iron. Oh wow, did I clear all the iron out? Oh, it's all the way at the top there. That's what I ended up getting. If you break all that down into blocks, it probably, what, double chest and a half? Maybe 2 double chests. Yeah, I really wanted to fill this whole thing up. It would have been impressive. But oh well. And again, that's the mob farm. But here's a top view of the villager trading hall. Alright, so we're going to head on in here. And that closes behind me. Now in the main entryway here, we've got enchantments that can go on anything. You got Curse of Binding for 10 emeralds. Curse of Vanishing for 10 emeralds. And on both of these, you notice there are chests that contain the spells or the enchantments already. So I don't even need to trade off the bat. I am trying to fill all of these chests. Now you notice there's a single chest. Unbreaking and Mending, I use those a lot. They go on just about everything. So there's Unbreaking. Got a full double chest. And then Mending is 10 emeralds. Is it the first one? It is. And it's not quite full. So again, this room is the 4 enchantments that can be put on any item. And then, if you go up the stairs, well, if you notice, we've got a sword and a bow. This is clearly our weapons room. So along this side is all the sword, and along this side is all the bow weapons. So we got Bane of Arthropods. These are all in alphabetical order by grouping. So Bane of Arthropods, Fire Aspect 2, Knockback 2, Looting 3, Sharpness 5, Smite 5. Because there's so many sword enchantments, Sweeping Edge 3 is over here. And then we've got our bows, Flame, Infinity, Power 5, and Punch 2. So all of the enchantments, each one has its own villager. This is our tools. Over here we got tools for fishing, or enchantments for fishing, Luck of the Sea 3, Lure 3, and on this side, Efficiency 5, Fortune 3, and Silk Touch. Fairly decent prices, especially the Silk Touch, I love that. Fortune I use less often. But look at that, 17 emeralds for Efficiency 5. Ooh. Alright, and then we've got our armor room. Over here we've got boots and helmet enchantments, And over here goes on anything. But yeah, we got our Demonstrator 3, Feather Falling 4, Frostwalker 2, Aqua Affinity, and Respiration 3. All at fairly low prices. I mean, the worst we got there is Feather Falling, but it's worth it. We only have one extra. And over here we got Thorns 3, Protection 4, Projectile Protection 4, Fire Protection 4, and Blast Protection 4. Alright. And of course, to trade for all these, you need emeralds. And our emeralds are right down here. See? Food for emeralds. And this little room, we've got all of our farms. Our potato, carrot, wheat. All of our farms feed into, well, melons I basically break down into, or combine into melons. But yeah, everything else is full. And it's all connected to automated farms that just constantly fill this. And then next to each, like so next to pumpkins, this is the lowest pumpkin price you can get is 8. And I also included a fairly low potato price as far as potatoes go. You're next to the wheat, that's your best wheat price, your best carrot price, best potato price, and best melon price. Anyway, that's it. You basically just grab yourself, well, I usually put my stuff like in a chest here, or I can grab out a shulker box and just kind of stick it out of the way. Alright, and then I'll usually take a few emeralds just to block it off. And then I'll go through, and I like the pumpkins because you can use fewer of them. And then wheat, well, we'll go with melons. And potatoes. And carrots. And then we'll do our wheat here. And then we just go and we fill everything up. Come on. It's nice to have a little bit of everything. That way, if you get locked up, it's real easy to unlock yourself. But yeah, you just, really one. And this should unlock. That should be enough trades. Good, good. Now, there we go. So yeah, that's basically all you end up doing. I believe that unlocked it. Yep. Usually what I'll do is I'll just stand here and I'll keep trading pumpkins until I can't. And if the pumpkins don't get unlocked, then I'll go ahead and sell one of everything else. Sometimes I'll sell out of everything else just to make sure. Oh, I did. So yeah, that's basically it. And let's say I wanted to get a new protection spell, or 2. I would, yeah. Oops. Grab 2 books. And then we run up here. Protection 4 for 14 emeralds. Boom. just that easy. Anyway, normally I would go ahead and trade all this out, but I just don't. Ooh, I don't feel like it right now. So we're just gonna hide it in this chest here. Ugh. I don't know if I have enough room. You know what? We can actually put those back in the chests. Excellent. Silk? No, that's fortune. We want silk. Axe would have been better. Axe would have gone quicker, but doesn't matter. Alright, where to go first? Goes on the right. Yep, so apple, carrot, rocket, sword, bow, axe, shovel. Alright. People that haven't been watching in a while, well, I haven't been posting in a while, but yeah, I have a chest now, and it's usually how I just fill everything up. I've got 3 stone chests, I've got a redstone, some wood, food, and then for food, obviously, golden carrots, golden apples, ender pearls, firework rockets, ice. Oh, actually, it's got other stuff in there. Sea lanterns. Ooh, that's empty. Need to fill that up. Got an adventure box with just random stuff in it. Dyes. And why did I call this a toolbox? Oh, because it's a toolbox. So, like extra picks, shovels, extra axe. Got a fresh elytra in there. Anyway, I find this stuff very helpful. And then I just carry, like a stack of chests with me. Anyway, I think this looks really nice. I really like the way, especially the interior. I like the acacia wood with the polished granite. It looks really nice. And let's see, it's only been a few minutes, so while we're doing this, let's go ahead and double check this, not double check, let's check out this mob farm. Oh, come on. There we go. So, basically what it is, it's a series. I can't remember who made this. Ugh, I should have looked it up before I started. Anyway, this is just a series of dispensers and observers. And you turn this on, and this basically clock just goes around. And when it gets all the way around, this is on subtract mode. See, that just fired all the dispensers. And now it goes off. And then all the dispensers will retract. And you just heard it there. And let's see. We'll just land on top of this mushroom over here. Which this is a mushroom farm. But every few seconds you'll just see all these mobs get pushed off the edge down into there, and then they just fall down. That doesn't seem to be doing that well. It's almost like I'm getting mobs somewhere. I shouldn't be. For some reason I'm not getting the drops that I normally do. Wow, that's really pathetic. Maybe it's because the view distance is turned down. I normally keep it right around 16. And we'll give it about 30 seconds. Anyway, this is either, could be Nembon or a mango. It's one of the two. This is their simple mob farm. Oh, we got a few more mobs that time. A lot of it might have to do with the fact that we're not in our AFK spot. So normally our AFK spot is right over there. But over here, it's also high enough and we can see the mobs falling. I'm not quite sure why that's slow. Doesn't really matter that much, honestly, because I never turn it on. We don't need any of this stuff anymore. We have so much. Where's a good spot to look at this from? We'll look at it from the wheat, or the carrot and potato farms. Well, that looks much better. Much, much better. Yeah, we just weren't in a good AFK spot. But yeah, if I get right at the top there, then this thing really starts cranking them out. But we don't really need it right now. Like I said, we have so many drops already. And I believe that should be with the water on. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yeah, that last one was the water coming on. Perfect. If we drop down here real quick. I don't know if I'd shown you this before yet or not, but this is where the drops go. Most of the drops anyway. I've got a lot of bones and a lot of gunpowder. And not nearly as much like sticks. Actually, got a decent amount of all this stuff. Yeah, I've been using the the redstone and the glowstone. Which I actually have a witch farm now that does much, much better than this general mob farm as far as witch drops go. Let me show you one last thing before I get out of here. Because I did do the mushroom farm. I love these. I basically just made acacia trees and replaced the acacia wood with brown mushroom and the top with the red mushroom. And I also made some actual brown mushrooms here. Anyway, I just think this ended up looking really, really nice. This is full. This is the storage room. Yeah, I don't know why I needed 2 doors, but I got them. But there's our brown mushrooms and our red mushrooms. And the sorter is up here. So yeah, everything comes in through here, and then it drops down through the 2 sorters. And then down into storage. The farms itself, it takes a lot to do a good mushroom farm. It took me a good while to get it just right. Ah, there it is. I'm actually quite proud of this farm. Once I decided that's what I was gonna do, it turned out really well. Well, I'll show you the back side real quick. I believe it's actually off right now, but there is a daylight sensor back here. And yeah, I did break it. If I want it to work, I just take that and put it back over here. And when this gets up to here, the daylight sensor reads it, and then when it drops back down, it reads it again. It's fairly simple, but this just means it's off. And what it does is it just fires all of these, activates these torch towers, and these are, of course, dispensers filled with water. And I've got 10 of these bays, and each one of these bays has, I believe, 22 spots where you can get mushrooms to spawn. If we just go around this way, it's a very dark room. It doesn't need to be dark because I put all of this on the, oh, what do you call it? Just want to make sure it's not, yeah, good, those don't pop off. So yeah, down each of this thing I've got a space and then a mushroom, a space and a mushroom. And to make sure mushrooms don't spread there, I put glass blocks. I've got 2 brown and 2 red mushrooms in each of these, so that you can get, each kind of mushroom to spawn in here. And again, like I said, it doesn't need to be a dark room because I use the, whatever that type of dirt is, I can't remember. It's the stuff you get in the mega taiga biomes. So the water flushes everything down into these water streams here. Of course, I use solid blocks where the streams come out. And then I got glass panes here. Give it a little bit of depth. All the water flows from that side, from here, and then from this side over here. It all meets in the middle, where it gets picked up by a hopper. And then those hoppers feed into this, where it gets sent up. In fact, we can check it out if you'd like. This does take quite a bit of running around. And it's going to get laggy because these mushrooms are just going to despawn. But it's worth it. Where are we at? Ooh, we've got all the way up there, have we? Let's break that. Oh, no, that... I just messed it up. That should have fired it off. That's crazy. I hope I didn't mess it up too badly there. That was just dumb. You don't mess with something in front of an observer. Guarantee me this will still be firing these things up. Let's see if these are still... Okay, good. But yeah, that fires fires all the way up. Look at that line. You can see it way up there. Well, you can see it right here too if you want to. I just think that's so cool looking. I like the flooring I did here too. It's just kind of interesting. These lights here, they come on when it fires. Now, to be fair, this is not a normal size. Normally you don't get this many mushrooms, but we've had it off for a long time, so the mushrooms have had more time to spread. Now we got some red ones going up. I just think that's crazy. I love this farm. Look how huge that is. I mean, I can fly in here. It's actually not that hard. Although launching is always hard for me, it seems like. That's crazy. Podzol. That's what that dirt is called, Podzol. Are we still spitting out mushrooms? Yes, we are. We are still spitting out mushrooms. Yeah, I believe I was getting about a stack and a half an hour. Or maybe 2 stacks an hour of each type of mushroom. Yeah, I mean, really, really good rates. No complaints at all. Anyway, that's it. You know, got the mushroom farm, the mob grinder, and the non-functioning iron farm. And then the storage, or the villager trading hall. That's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video and the update. And that's what I've been up to. See ya.